Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome. Thank you for joining the session on Amazon Marketing Cloud and what it means also for your advertising strategy. Just to quickly start, our goal here really is to break down AMC into simple, practical terms. And by the end of the session, hopefully you understand what AMC is, why it matters, and also how you can leverage it. So first off, let's introduce ourselves, conscious that maybe not all of you might know us. So my name is Andrea. I'm a senior programmatic consultant here at Programmads, where I've been working for the past 2.5 years. And I'll let Christine maybe introduce herself real quickly as well. So it seems like we might have lost Christine. So, there you go. Hello, Christine. Just for quickly introducing yourself.
I was kicked out. Sorry.
No problem. So, yeah, we're just doing the round of introductions. So maybe you can shortly introduce yourself and then we can go and jump into the agenda.
So, hello, everyone. I'm Christine Rock, and I'm working in the data team here at Programmads. And in short, I'm working on the full data lifecycle. So that means from setting up the tracking and the measurement frameworks to translating the collected data into the visualizations and actionable insights.
Nice. So let's dive in a little quickly into today's agenda. So first off, we'll start with a bit of context, so background trends, looking into the shifts of advertising industry and also why solutions like Amazon Marketing Cloud are so important today. Then to a definition to Amazon Marketing Cloud, so what it is, why it exists, and then how it's different from other kind of traditional measurement tools. From there, we'll have kind of a bit of a solution deep dive, exploring a bit of AMC capabilities. And then next, we'll focus into AMC audiences, showing you how you can kind of go beyond those insights that we've seen and discussed and actually kind of build custom audiences for kind of a smarter activation. And lastly, we'll go into some use cases so you can see how AMC really can drive impact. And hopefully by the end of the session, we'll have a very clear picture of what AMC is and also how you can kind of future-proof your measurement and all of your audience strategies. Let me go first through some context. So as you know, and also this is a topic that we've been discussing as well through various webinars so far. Advertising kind of industry is changing kind of very fast. So consumers also are not just in one platform, they're a bit everywhere. So they are streaming devices, they're in connected TV and apps, podcasts. And that's kind of very exciting because it opens a lot of opportunities, but also it fragments the data that we are relying on because each platform has its own signals, and also that makes it really tough to get kind of a clear picture of the performance. So if you're thinking maybe back on your last campaign, you didn't have kind of a single unified view of the user, but you have kind of really rather some blind spots. That means that the customer journey is really not so clear anymore, and someone might see your product then again very fragmented, so on social media, then research it on Amazon, and it could be kind of retargeted elsewhere, and finally buying in different channels. So that's kind of widening a bit the path, and the traditional attribution that we've known so far sometimes cannot keep up. So maybe a common example as well to kind of bring this into life is just awareness campaigns. Sometimes engagement looks great, but sometimes you can't connect the actual sales to the channel that really drove that return on the investment. So it's getting trickier, and also privacy changes, cookie deprecation, a lot of different regulation. All of this is a challenge, but also is a great opportunity, because brands that are adopting kind of privacy safe and privacy first measurement tools can gain kind of a competitive edge. And that is really exactly the problems that Amazon Marketing Cloud solves. So it gives you a clean, privacy safe environment to unify your data and seal the full customer journey, and turn those insights that could be kind of gathered within analysis and insights on your audiences to actually help you make smarter decisions and more impactful decisions for your campaigns overall. So again, with fragmented media, those complex customer journey and those evolving privacy rules, you cannot rely that much on those old kind of methods, right? So now what's needed is a bit more of agility. So recent data underscores really this urgency. So 48% of marketing say poor data quality is a major barrier for effective engagement. 63% is struggle to demonstrate marketing return on investment, and 67% are concerned about those changes in ad identity. So these numbers really here in this slide make it really clear. So brand need more reliable signals and measurement tool that can keep up with those shifts. And really, in more kind of practical terms, your clients are looking for solutions that can provide those more actionable insights and prove that impact of their marketing actions, future-proof their campaigns as well against any privacy changes and any tracking limitations. So what advertisers need today then is this kind of solution that is insight driven and again privacy and safe, because it's not just enough anymore to just collect data. These need to kind of connect signals across channels and understand the customer behavior without compromising those privacy. So the key elements to this approach, we can see them here. So quality signals, so reliable data from publishers, from first-party sources, will ensure decisions that are based kind of in accurate insight, and this improves attribution and drives real business outcomes. Then having a holistic view of your audience, so a complete understanding of the customer journey across the channels, which shows which touch points can truly drive sales rather than rely on really kind of those isolated metrics that we were talking before. Privacy forward measurement, so all measurements and planning must be privacy safe by design, enabling that you have those actionable insights while staying compliant and maintaining that customer trust. So by combining all of this, so the quality signals, the holistic insights, the privacy forward practices, solutions like Amazon Marketing Cloud are critical really to advertisers, because it provides that clean, privacy safe environment to unify your data and understand the full customer journey and actually turn those insights that you find into actions as we were mentioning before. So now that we've given a bit of context, let's dive a bit into Amazon Marketing Cloud. So we covered a bit kind of the scenery, but let's understand what AMC is, or AMC Marketing Cloud is. So it's a privacy safe clean room solution. It's a secure cloud-based environment where advertisers can analyze their campaign performance without compromising the user privacy. So here's what it does. So it combines signals across channels. It lets advertisers bring together the event label data from multiple sources, like, for example, the DSP, sponsored ads, even your first-party data that you can plug in as well, and answer custom measurement questions. So the other the other, apart from this, Amazon Marketing Cloud also provides you custom analytics. So unlike other kind of standard reporting dashboards, AMC gives you the flexibility to perform analytics that are tailored to your business needs, such as maybe path to conversion, audience overlap studies. We're going to cover kind of a few use cases about this afterwards. And accessing AMC is fairly easy. So it's a web-based interface. You can access it all from one place. It's rather user-friendly. And then it has API integrations for teams with in-house analytics expertise. AMC also can integrate into your existing workflows or BI tools. So one of AMC most powerful capabilities is its ability to unify signals across Amazon media and retail ecosystem. So this is really a game changer because Amazon owns and operates, as you know, a wide range of properties, from e-commerce sites to channels, the DSP, Amazon Ads. So advertisers can tap into this event level data from millions of Amazon customers worldwide. And this also includes first party purchase data, browsing behavior, engagement, ad engagement, ad interactions across Amazon owned and properties. And by combining these signals with AMC, you will gain kind of a holistic view of your audience behavior that isn't available really anywhere else. This unified data set will give you is kind of deeper analytics and also better audience segmentation, more precise measurement of campaign impact. So for example, you can see how a DSP campaign drives activity to your sponsored products, or maybe how media exposure in one channel influences purchases in another, and all within kind of a privacy safe environment. So essentially allow you to bring all of these signals across Amazon ecosystem together and create insights that are rich and also actionable. Beyond the signals, also allows you to bring your own pseudonymized data and connected with Amazon signals. So this enriches your understanding across media, across audiences, across retail performance, creating just a more complete view of your campaign. So AMC offers kind of expansion options powered by Amazon and third-party providers, and combining these signals, you gain just kind of additional context on what goes beyond just those standards reporting that you can access maybe in other tools. So advertisers can bring in their data, such as maybe CRM, CDPs, DMPs, internal data lakes, and within AMC clean room environment, these external signals then are joined with Amazon's data while remaining fully privacy safe. And using those data, you can build custom queries and pre-built templates where you can kind of generate anonymous outputs, and also will allow you to create custom audiences ready to activate in the DSP, for example, and have just more visual insights to have better planning overall. So one of the biggest advantages of AMC, it comes to kind of measurement and insights. So unlike maybe traditional reporting tools, AMC gives you the flexibility over what to measure and how to query data, and when to bring kind of your own signals as well. So you're not limited to prepackaged reports. You can shape AMC around a unique business question. So advertisers can maintain a full choice and control of all AMC activity, define their measurement questions. So for example, kind of journey analysis, audience insights, media mix, omni-channel impact, and then choose your approach to that analysis. So you can build custom queries and use pre-populated templates, or collaborate with different data sciences. Even we obviously can support you with this. And just, yeah, not only generate insight, but actually kind of act on them. So you can build custom audiences, you can fine tune those audience strategies, you can adjust media budgets dynamically depending on the insights and the outputs of those analyses, and you can enrich your data lake or feed insights into other solution as well. And this means that brands are actively in control of their insights agenda rather than passively consuming predefined reports that will give you kind of more restrained analysis just because of what they are. They are kind of prepackaged and pre-defined. So this means that AMC empowers advertisers really to own their measurement strategy and connect the data signals to turn those signals again into more concrete actions. So we've talked about AMC being a clean room. Privacy and security are a bit at the core of AMC. So every aspect of the platform is designed to protect both the consumer and your kind of own information, so the brand's information. So as advertisers, this means that you can confidently leverage AMC to generate insights without compromising the user privacy and your own data assets. AMC only accepts pseudonymized signals as an input, whether they come from Amazon ads or your own systems. And this pseudonymization ensures that individual entities are never exposed during analysis, and this allows you to work with rich event-level data safely and responsibly. All AMC outputs are also anonymous and aggregated, so reports contain no personally identifiable information, and metrics are presented in a way that preserves that.
I guess Andrea is out now. I'll see if she will be back. Okay, Andrea is back.
Sorry, I keep getting kicked out of the events.
Okay, Andrea, maybe then you can just, if you can finish your part, and then I take it over.
Okay, great. So apologies because I don't know how far I got through the slide. So let's just maybe take it from the top. So anything it doesn't get missed. So essentially here what we wanted to highlight is this AMC having privacy and security at its core. No, so basically AMC will protect the consumer data, but also your own information, so your own first-party data, and it'll allow you to generate insights without compromising those user privacy.
Yeah, sorry for the little disturbance. Andrea is coming back right now.
Hello. Yes. Apologies, Guillaume, because I keep getting kicked out of the session. I don't know. Maybe Christine, you.
Okay, so maybe just I can try to answer also a question, because I see that there is already one question. As Andrea mentioned, the signals from several Amazon products, Audible, Prime, and if these signals are available also in Belgium from Belgian users. Is it available for the Belgian market? Well, it's a great question. So AMC already supports the core ad signals, impressions, clicks, conversions for Amazon DSP and sponsor ads in Europe. So Belgian campaigns can leverage those as well. But for some of the newer, more specialized signals, such as Amazon Live or creator engagement metrics, that will be rolled out later on. Yeah. So, and also maybe then we can move forward if Andrea is not back. So let's go in the solution deep dive. So yeah, what AMC offers. So Andrea, maybe you want to go in the solution deep dive and then
Yes. Sorry. So apologies again for the disturbance. I understand that is. Yeah, me being on and off is a bit disturbing, but I hopefully back for good. So yes, as Christine was saying, now let's take a look into the AMC capabilities. So these are really designed to kind of embrace that new reality, that we were talking about before. So those fragmented signals, those customer journeys, and those kind of privacy requirements. So let's kind of look into the core of AMC and which are kind of the tools designed to help advertisers kind of navigate those challenges. So these unified signals, so AMC will provide you access to event level signals across Amazon's media sites for ad formats, conversion channels, and also will link those ad signals to the pseudonymized data or to your first-party data, and also third-party data provider. This kind of unified view will create a richer and more comprehensive view of media and just of the performance and what's possible with all of the reports. So if we look into then flexible analytics, so with these unified signals in place, we can now step onto the flexible analysis that are possible with AMC. So here you can structure custom queries, answer kind of unique business questions. We were saying before that You can really customize these reports to answer your specific business questions. They're kind of not constraints in that sense, and you can just include those preferred dimensions, so geo, device, campaign, and then just uncover maybe trends within your brand specifically. And for a streamlined execution, so then AMC will integrate with other Amazon solutions that we were mentioning, such as, for example, the Amazon DSP. And then this makes it easier to source those signals and also essentially activate the audiences that we've built in AMC out of those insights that we've discovered with the AMC analysis, and actually turn those insights into actions and enrich your data and also refine your targeting effectively. So now for these signals, so we've been talking a lot about the signals that AMC has that at that event level data. And to make this kind of more practical, that we kind of group these into 3 different categories. So you can group these into 3 different categories. So the analysis dimensions, and this here are kind of data that you can source across multiple dimensions. So here you see geo, audiences, campaigns, devices. So for example, a brand can analyze how sponsored products perform within different postal codes or DMAs versus kind of maybe urban DMAs versus suburban DMAs, and then compare how their ads perform across maybe different devices as well. And these insights can help you maybe optimize your creative strategy and also your budget allocation. If we then look into the group of media and properties, so AMC unifies signals across Amazon-owned media and retail channels. So again, there's a full list of these channels. So video on Twitch, streaming TV, display, sponsored products. Again, it is a kind of a quite extensive list, and you can just, for example, use these signals to maybe measure how exposure on your streaming TV campaigns will drive kind of a sales lift on Amazon Fresh, or maybe connect, these media investments you're just directly into more retail outcomes. So it actually gives you that type of insight. And if we look into the events and metrics, so here it kind of the event level data covers a lot of data like engagement, impressions, clicks, CTR, CPC, pricing, conversions, and also obviously event details like the sources, the timestamp. So it's just really an overview on how these signals are more than just raw data, but they can provide you the ability to answer kind of real business questions, and you can understand which media channels will drive in-store sales, and also how consumers behave across different devices, and how much growth is truly kind of incremental from your campaigns. So in addition of all of these signals that we've covered, so AMC also covers kind of different paid beta features to expand your access to insights. So these features give more flexibility to build on top of the existing kind of ads shopping data, and an option also to layer in third-party signals for even more kind of a deeper analysis. So if we look into these different tools, so Amazon Shopping Insights, so advertisers here will be able to analyze both ad exposed and non-ad exposed groups across a look-back window that is around 12.5 months, and this will help you kind of understand a broader relationship between the media exposure and then the shopping behavior. So for example, a a consumer electronic brand can measure how streaming TV campaigns influence shopping behavior over time, whether ad exposed customers browse product detail page more and added kind of items to the cart or purchases faster than those non-exposed groups. So these are the type of insights that you can gain with Amazon Shopping Insights. For Experian vehicle purchase insights, this connects kind of the advertising exposure to actually vehicle purchases, helping auto advertisers understand kind of the full path to purchase. And for Square store visit insights, you can bring kind of an offline dimension to AMC reporting, allowing advertisers to connect online ad exposure to offline shopping journeys and see the differences in engagement between kind of the digital and the more physical touch points. So if we go into finally how AMC also lets advertisers bring in their own first-party data with and connecting that to Amazon Ads. So the upload a CRM records to see how kind of your existing audience intersects with Amazon Ads audiences. It's interesting. Just also, for example, advertisers can identify kind of which loyalty program members were exposed to maybe a sponsored products campaign and how then that exposure relates to repeated purchases of Amazon sales attribution. It's also a way to kind of bridge those aggregated offline or digital store sales with Amazon media impressions and clicks. And for product mapping, so you can use kind of a product taxonomy table to standardize your analytics. So for example, a brand can evaluate the performance by line of business or campaign type rather than individual ASINs and optimize to category level strategies, because at the moment it's more kind of down to those kind of level of detail related to the ASIN. So integrating this first-party data, pseudonymous data with Amazon signals will enable you to have kind of more precise attribution and deeper understanding of the audience insights and better product level analysis overall.
Okay, so let's continue looking at how much we can do with Amazon Marketing Cloud, and more specifically at the flexibility level when it comes to the analytics. So this table gives an overview of the wide range of data points and analytical flexibility, all the dimensions we can explore with AMC, from media performance to audience insights, journey analysis, custom attribution, and even omnichannel impact. So the goal is not here to dive into each of the dimension, but just to show the scale of possibilities with the AMC. It allows us to connect data, test hypotheses, and understand what really drives performance across all touch points. And one of the greatest strengths of AMC is the flexibility also in the attribution. So we can fully customize how conversions are attributed, setting the look back window and choosing the how the credit is distributed across touch points. For instance, if we want to move away from the Amazon DSP default attribution model, which is the last click, and also from the attribution window of 14 days, then the AMC is the right tool to be used. So for example, we might want to see what happens when we attribute credit to the first ad a user saw, to the last one, or attribute to all of them equally. And this helps tailor the measurement and attribution to our business goals and understand which interactions matter the most. Going deeper into the attribution, so this flexibility really changes how we evaluate campaigns. We can compare performance across channels, understand cross-media contribution, and measure early funnel interactions more accurately, which is not always easy. It's especially powerful for the brands with longer sales cycles, helping to quantify the real impact of awareness and consideration campaigns. And thinking, for example, about the categories like home appliance, electronics, where the purchase decision isn't immediate. The user, they need a longer time to decide to buy. So, for example, customers might see an ad several times across different formats and different devices before they really decide to buy. And the traditional attribution model, like the last touch, will give all the credit to the final click, maybe a retargeting ad or branded search, and completely overlook the awareness and consideration touch points that actually started the journey. And with AMC, we can change that. We can set a longer look back window, for example, let's say 28 days or even 45, and to capture all those early exposures as well. And we can also apply models like a first touch or equal weight to better understand the value of those upper and mid funnel campaigns as well. So in practice, this helps us to answer questions like, did the streaming TV campaign actually influence the later conversion? Or our display ads helping people to move from awareness to consideration? And by seeing the full path to conversion, we can finally quantify the real contribution of the early stage media, which is essential for our optimization of the full funnel and not just the bottom of the funnel. And by aligning the AMC model with our own reporting practices, which could be different from the DSP, we ensure also a consistency with and make the data comparable across all the platform results. And to make all of this analysis process easier, Amazon provides two approaches to analyze. So you can use either the template analytics or the instructional queries. For example, the template analytics offer a predefined analysis built in directly into AMC, designed around the common market questions, for example, reach overlap, frequency analysis, or past conversion studies. And they're easily put in place. You can select template, define your parameters, and AMC generates the report automatically. So it's the easiest way to get actionable insights, especially for frequent analysis. And then we have also the instructional queries, which brings the flexibility and the deep dive in the analysis. So these are the Amazon SQL scripts, structured examples. You can use them as is, or you can also customize to suit your specific measurement needs. But in this case, you might you have to know the Amazon SQL queries. And each query comes with a clear description, guidance, and how to adapt it, and even an interpretation guide to help you understand the outputs. So with these two approaches, AMC covers both ends of the needs. So you can use the template analytics for the speed, ease, and standardized reporting. And you can also use the instructional queries for deeper advanced custom analysis. So this combination lets you move quickly when you need standard insights, and also dive deep when you want to uncover something unique about your brand performance. And so here is a sample visualization from the AMC analysis, realized with the help of the instructional queries. An example of how AMC helps us understand the interaction between media types, in this case, through a media mix analysis. And the objective of this analysis is to measure how different ad formats perform when they are used together. Instead of looking at each medium separately, AMC lets us see how combinations like display and sponsored products or streaming TV and sponsored products influence the conversion rate. It helps to answer the questions like which media types complement each other and which mix fits best for our campaign objectives. So looking at the chart, we can see that the overall conversion rates are highest when multiple formats are combined, especially combination for streaming TV plus sponsored products, and the display plus sponsored products work better than any single format alone. And this lets us, this tells us the cross-channel exposure actually works best when customers see multiple types of ads, increases engagement and drives much higher probability of the purchase. And from here, then we can also take some actions. For example, we can decide, okay, let's rebalance the budget allocation towards campaigns that use complementary formats. Test a new cross-format sequencing, for example, leading with the stream TV for awareness and reinforcing with the sponsored products for conversion. We can also use AMC Audiences Insights to identify overlapping exposure and build audiences that have interacted with one format, so we can also retarget them with another format. And this kind of media mix analysis help you understand not just which channel work best, but how they work together. And that's what makes AMC so powerful. It gives the data to design a smart and multi-channel and multi-touch point campaigns that drive measurable uplift as well. And besides the media mix analysis, AMC helps us uncover incremental reach. So how much a unique audience each media type contributes beyond the overlaps with others. So here, for example, we can see 3 media types. The media A generated a significant incremental reach, and meaning those people weren't reached by the other medias used. And that's a huge insight because it tells us where our campaigns are adding new exposures versus where we're just simply hitting the same audience multiple times. And here we can see easily the measure this overlap, whether between DSP, display sponsored products, or streaming TV campaigns. And the goal is to try to understand how channels reinforce each other and where each one truly expands the audience. From a practical standpoint, this insight directly guides the budget optimization. So, for example, if the media A consistently deliver a unique reach on top of the others, it's a strong candidate for more investments in the awareness campaigns. And on the other hand, if 2 formats strongly overlap, we might reduce redundancy and reallocate spend to improve efficiency. Incremental reach is a way to fine-tune your media mix to ensure every spend actually drives new engagements. So far, we have seen how AMC gives us analytics and insights. But of course, data only creates impact when it drives actions and when it is used. So that's exactly where I move next, from the insights to activation. So with AMC audiences, we can take everything we've learned through analysis and put it into practice. So the same insights that identify our best performing segments or media combination, now we can use them and build and activate those audiences directly in the Amazon DSP. So we can create custom audiences combining multiple signals, as Andrea explained before. So we can use the signals from the sponsored ads, Amazon DSP, Amazon Shopping, or even our own first-party data from the CRM, and to reach the right people with the right message. And the best part is once an audience is created, it is automatically available in the DSP or sponsor ads. No manual exporting is needed. And so looking at the full closed loop of AMC, so we start by unifying data from different sources, from Amazon DSP, from the sponsor ads, Amazon Ad Server, and our own CRM data as well. And then we proceed to analysis in the AMC using the template analytics or the queries. And finally, we can activate insights in the DSP or other platforms as well. So it's a continuous cycle of learning, optimizing, unifying, analyzing, and activating. So AMC isn't just where we analyze performance, it's where we power the next phase of the insights. So it closes the loop between insights and media activation, turning data into real market actions. And once we have the insights, we can activate them, as I said. So we can build the audiences and use them strategically around high traffic events. For example, a Prime Day, Black Friday, or seasonal campaigns, covering the before, during, and after phases of the events. So, for example, before the event, in the 2 to 4 weeks prior to the event, at this stage, the goal is to build momentum and awareness, so to get ready for the event. And with AMC, we can create lookalike audiences based on our highest value customers. For example, people who have purchased frequently, spent the most, or shown strong loyalty in the past. And so we might reach users similar to those who purchased multiple ASINs or products. And this helps us expand our reach to the new high potential shoppers right before the event starts. And then comes the date of the event, and when the conversion is the main objective. So here we can switch to rule-based audiences rather than the lookalikes, and to focus on high intent shoppers, so we can reconnect with those who added products to their cart, or who but didn't buy, or who viewed the products but didn't buy. So it's all about using real behavior signals to reach shoppers who are most likely to act right now. And finally, after the event, we enter the retention and loyalty phase. So here, AMC lets us to turn all that rich event data into future opportunities. For instance, we can target people who became a new to brand or who bought multiple items, and we can also create lookalike audiences of those event buyers and feed ongoing campaigns. And this post-event strategy ensures that we don't lose the new customers, but instead we turn them into long-term buyers. So in short, AMC is a full cycle activation tool that lets us plan smarter before, sell better during, and also retain after each major event. And that same logic applies beyond the peak events. It's really the foundation for how we approach the audience strategy in general. And that brings us to the next slide, where we look at how we can customize our audience strategy to support each step of the customer journey. For example, awareness, consideration, and the action, the real purchase. So here AMC gives us the ability to build audiences with precision at every stage of the funnel. And we can create, for example, audiences to drive awareness, users who viewed a display ad but did not purchase, or audiences in the consideration stage, people who clicked on sponsored product or watched a video ad. And then, of course, the audiences for the action. So here we would rather target the users who viewed items or added items to cart but did not purchase. And this kind of segmentation makes our campaigns more relevant and efficient. And concretely, when it comes to the audience building, there are also several ways to do it in the AMC. So we can create audience using a template, or using a SQL query, or also, as the AI is everywhere today, also the AMC has integrated the AI agent in the audience builder. So the new AI-powered feature makes the AMC even more user-friendly, we would say, and easier to use. So the AI agent lets you to use a natural language to generate queries. There is no need for the SQL knowledge. So you can simply type a question like, create me an audience of people who watched a video ad and bought within the 7 days. And the AI agent builds the query for you. And it estimates the audience size as well that you will have. So it is still helpful to have some SQL notions, as some queries might need some adaptations, but it's already possible to create some audiences with the help of the AI agent, and this really makes the AMC more accessible to everyone. Okay, and then let's look into some real-world cases and how we put it into practice, how the brands can use AMC to drive performance and insights, and also use these insights in the next steps. So let's start with our first case. It's a great example of how AMC helps connect the dots between awareness and consideration campaigns. So this brand in the home appliance category was already running sponsored products to capture the shoppers in the consideration phase, and also using the Amazon DSP for upper funnel display and remarketing campaigns. So what they wanted to understand was the actual role of the display ads in driving conversions, and how often a customer should be exposed to them before they would buy. So in the results, so performing the AMC analysis, the brand discovered that conversion rate is increasing by 29% when users were exposed to both sponsored products and display ads, compared to those who only saw sponsored products. And also 24% of all purchases included display ad touchpoints within the 14 days of conversion. And also they identified the optimal frequency range, which was between 4 and 11 impressions, where the purchase rate was the highest. So now when we know that, what to do with that insight? So this is where the AMC is also allowing us to move from the analysis to activation. And the first, we can build cross-targeting audiences, for example, retarget the DSP viewers with the sponsored ads to bridge that awareness to purchase gap and to boost even more the purchase rate and go over the 29% of increase. Secondly, we can optimize the campaign delivery by adjusting the frequency cap to stay within that 4 to 11 window, ensuring that we are visible enough to influence, but not wasting budgets and overexposing customers to ads, which can also be annoying sometimes. And third, we can reallocate the budgets, investing more in the joint display and sponsored product strategies rather than in a single product campaign, thanks to the insights that we got. And by using these insights, the brand can now make the more data-driven budget decisions, improve conversion efficiency, and get more value from every ad impression. So this case perfectly illustrates how AMC doesn't just show what happened, but it tells us where to act next and how to increase the performance. And a second case example comes from the CPG food brand launching a new product line. This case shows how AMC can make a difference while the campaign is still running, not waiting until the end of the campaign to make improvements. So the brand wanted to understand how different audience groups and the placements were performing during the campaign. And so what they were doing, they were running ads through Amazon DSP, targeting both their own CRM data audiences and Amazon audience segments as well. And by analyzing the event level data, the brand found out that Amazon audiences were driving much higher results, about 6 times higher purchase rates than their CRM lookalikes. They also noticed geographic differences. Some regions were driving better engagement and conversion rates. So rather than waiting until the end of the campaign to evaluate the performance, AMC gave them the ability to act right away. So they shifted the budget dynamically towards the top performing Amazon audience segments and reduced the spend on the lower performing CRM lists. They also optimized their geo-targeting, focusing investments in the regions that were actually driving sales. And moving forward, also after the campaign, they could build new lookalike audiences based on these high-performing regions and segments and use them in future campaigns as well. So this is a great example on how AMC enable real-time campaign optimization, and it's not just a post-campaign reporting tool. It's a way to adjust and refine your strategy while the campaign is live, ensuring every impression is distributed effectively and the budgets are spent in a best way. So yeah, these were the two cases. So to wrap up here, we show different applications of AMC, integrations, how cross-media exposure drives stronger conversions, and optimization opportunities on how AMC helps brand pivot, react during the campaign as well. So these are just a few examples. There are many more to discover, but as we are limited in time, I will pass floor to Andrea to wrap up the session.
Okay, so thank you so much. We've not finished yet, so we still have to go through also kind of the key takeaways of the whole session. I know we're a bit over time, but just please bear with us. So first of all, we've covered how AMC really helps you to solve kind of today's challenges. So it's designed to bring together the data that's been kind of scattered across different platforms, and you can finally get kind of a unified view on your media and your retail performance. So because it's privacy safe and it's flexible, you can measure what really kind of moves really the needle on your business, and see kind of how everything really connects together. So the first action is really to connect your data sources and decide which KPIs matter to you the most, and then go kind of beyond that reporting. So AMC is not just a dashboard, it's kind of a living tool that will help you measure, optimize, and also adapt over time. So you can use it to understand your incremental reach. You can use it to kind of understand also your media mix, the full customer journey. Christine has given loads of examples here as well, and how you can turn those insights kind of into weekly, monthly optimization. And then for activation, AMC will allow you to build your own audiences based on real engagement, on purchase behavior, or even your first party data, and then instantly push them into the DSP, into the app console. So essentially just to analyze, build, and then activate those audiences, and afterwards just remeasure and understand what works and what doesn't work. And then lastly, really, that's the proof. It's really there. So brands are using AMC, and they see kind of measurable lifts in purchase rates, in conversion efficiency, and return on investment. So the next step really is to kind of find a use case, like for example, maybe incremental reach or custom audience creation, and then test it and scale it from there. Obviously, we are here to support you in every step of the way. So lastly, just to cover how then, or what are the next steps really, and how we can start using AMC. So first, identify the use case. So again, the suggestion maybe is to start small, focus, and then find something that you can do, like measurement, like incremental reach, as I said before, or maybe understanding the path to conversion, and really picking this real and clear use case where you can find it easier to see the real impact. And then afterwards, obviously, access AMC. So reach out to us. We'll support you through the process of opening an AMC instance, and then run a pilot, build your first audience, and really learn on how AMC will fit into the workflow and what kind of insights you can unlock, you can see. And just once you've done all of this, just really, it's the next step is really to scale up. So when you see what works for you, just to understand then how you can scale that up and use it in all of your campaigns, and use kind of more advanced queries and adjust your approach in terms of what works and what doesn't work. And I apologize that we've gone a bit over time. So I just want to really thank you for your time. We've been answering a few questions along the way. We'll make sure that we cover the rest of the questions offline, if that's okay. We have your email addresses, we have your questions, so we'll shortly answer all of them. We don't want to make this a kind of a very much more longer session just because of this overtime. And just kind of a quick reminder on the upcoming webinars. So we did the first party data webinar. Obviously, we are now at the Amazon Marketing Cloud one. These are also available within the Programmads site, so you can watch a rewatch. And if you've signed up but you can't attend, you will be sent a link for the rewatch. Then next we have winning peak season, to kind of, because we are in this very important time of the year, just to maximize all of your strategies. And then for the next sessions in November, server side, and lastly for December, the evolution of privacy. the browser evolution, sorry, and privacy, and just to end the year capturing Q5 growth, which is kind of a very interesting opportunity. So again, thank you so much for your time, for listening, for bearing with us with the technical kind of problems that we've had along the way. And yeah, we'll reply to your questions offline as well. It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day.